Temple Grandin was born into a world that barely understood her. Diagnosed with autism at a time when most children like her were institutionalized, she defied every prediction of failure. Her mind worked differently, her senses were on overdrive, and the social world felt like chaos. But beneath what others saw as disorder was a brilliant visual intelligence, one that would eventually reshape an entire industry. From a young age, Temple saw things in pictures. Where others saw abstract ideas, she saw mechanisms. Where others spoke in tones and gestures, she translated feelings into structure. Her early years were filled with challenges, meltdowns, misunderstandings, ridicule. But she found solace in engineering, in building, in understanding how things moved and fit together. When words failed, machines spoke. She was mocked in school, isolated for her differences, but her mother refused to give up on her, fighting tooth and nail to make sure she received an education, even when the system tried to shut her out. Her turning point came in adolescence, when she visited her aunt's cattle ranch. There, she saw animals being herded, pushed, and stressed. But unlike the cowboys or ranchers, Temple felt their stress. She empathized with their fear, not as a metaphor, but in a raw, sensory way. She noticed details others missed: the sound of slamming metal, the panic in their pacing, the tight corners that triggered confusion. It was the beginning of a revolution. She realized that her so-called disability was actually a rare form of perception. As she studied animal science, she started designing systems that made sense to the livestock, not to the humans handling them, but to the animals themselves. Curved chutes, non-slip floors, controlled lighting. Each innovation reduced fear, improved efficiency, and made slaughter more humane. It was a hard world, a cold world, and she dared to bring empathy into it. By the 1990s, over half of the cattle in the United States were being handled through systems she had designed. But her technical brilliance was only half the battle. The other half was acceptance. As a woman in a male-dominated industry, and a woman on the spectrum, she faced derision, dismissal, and outright hostility. Yet she didn't blink. She walked into feedlots and slaughterhouses, stood face-to-face with skeptics, and won them over, not with charm, but with facts, data, and undeniable results. She wasn't loud. She wasn't aggressive. She was effective. And that was enough. Temple Grandin not only pioneered new systems in animal welfare, she became a voice for neurodivergent people worldwide. She shattered the lie that autism was a defect and revealed it as a different way of processing the world, one that could be just as powerful. Her lectures, books, and interviews opened a door for others like her, turning pain into purpose. And she did it all without ever trying to be someone she wasn't. She once said, "I am different, not less." That difference forged her. It sharpened her focus, gave her discipline, and made her relentless. She didn't ask for understanding. She earned it. She didn't want pity. She brought results. She didn't follow the path. She bulldozed a new one. Order the Spartan Mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience. Available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage. Because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset.